Hello class. Today we are doing Red P2.3. Okay? We are doing the even numbers and we are multiplying or dividing fractions using the simplest forms. Okay, let's take a look. Here we have -4 times 9 over 16. So we can rewrite this -4 over 1 times 9 over 16. Now we can cross cancel to simplify. How many 4's are in 4? 1. How many 4's are in 16? 4. Therefore, -1 times a positive 9 gives us a positive 9 over 1 times 4, 4. Okay? So it can be written -9 over 4, or it can be written as 2 and 1/4. Don't forget your negative sign. Let's move forward to number 4. On number 4, we have -2/3 divided by 5/9. Remember, we must reciprocate and multiply. We reciprocate the fraction that follows the division sign. So -2/3 times, and reciprocating 9 over 5, okay? Here we can cancel again, 1 here, 3 here, and then multiply. -2 times 3 is a -6 over 5, and therefore it can be -1 and 1/5, okay? Let's take a look here at number 6. On number 6, once again, we have a fraction that's being divided, but we want to convert these to improper fractions. Okay, it makes it easier to work with. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 5 is 45/8 negative, divided by 12 times 4 is 48, plus 7 is 56, -56/12. Okay, so now let's rewrite this so that we have -45/8 times 12 over 56. And remember, it's negative. So now we can cross cancel. 8 has a 4 in it, and 12 has a 4 in it. How many 4's are in 8? 2. How many 4's are in 12? 3. Okay? Now we have a 45 and a 56. Okay? 45 has 9 and 5, and 56 does not have 9 or 5, so therefore we must keep the numbers that we have. So let's take a look. 45 times 3. So we're going to work that out over here. That gives us 15, 1, 12, 13. So 135. And because the two signs are positive, that will make a negative, it makes it positive. And then 2 times 56. 2 times 6 is 12. And 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, okay? So now, we have the task of solving to see if we can simplify, but in a case like this, because it's top-heavy, we're gonna go ahead and determine that 135 divided by 112, we know that there's at least 1, okay? And then, once we take 112 out, we're left with 23 over 112. Okay? Somehow I think I messed up somewhere, young people. I don't mind admitting it. So let's see, where did I mess up? Here's where I messed up. I said 56 when it should have been 55. Okay. All right. So let's write this wrong right in here. Okay. All right. So that's -45/8 times 12 over 55. There we go. That looks better. Still, how many 4's? 2, 3. How many 5's? 11. And here, 9. Much better. Okay, 9 times 3 is 27. Still positive, negative, negative, and then 2 times 11 is 22, which leaves us with 1 and 5 over 22. Okay, now let's move forward. Here on 8, we have 10 divided by 22 hundredths. Okay, so let's look at this. We have negative 10 divided by 22 hundredths. So here we know that we must move our decimal point to create a whole number. So how many times do we move it? 1, 2. So if our decimal point is here, how many times do we move? 1, 2, decimal point here. Okay, so now let's move forward. Question is, if we start here, how many 22s are in 100? Well, let's try 4. 88, subtract, that would give us 12, bring down a 0. How many 22s are in 120? Let's go with 5. 5, that's 10, 1, 10, that's 11. Subtract. Here we go again, and now it begins to repeat because we have 100 here. We're going to put an 88, and we're still going to get a 4, and then we're still going to get a 5. So this repeats, okay? Now, let's take a look. This was positive, this is negative, so therefore our answer is negative. Okay, let's take a look here at number 10. On number 10, in a game of tug of war, your team changes -1 3/10 feet in position every 10 seconds. What is your change of position after 30 seconds? Okay, so if every 10 seconds they change -1 3/10. You want to know the change in 30 seconds? Well, the question is, if this is 10, one more would be what? 20. Another would make it what? 30. Okay? Or we can determine that there are 3 10 seconds. Okay, so we can do -1 3/10 times 3. Okay, that will also give us the answer that we're looking for. So either way, that's what we can do. So if we add them, 10, 20, 30, we have 1, 2, 3 whole, and we have 1, 2, 3, 9/10. All are negative, so it would be a negative answer. If we do it this way, we'll convert this to improper. 10 plus 3 is 13/10, which is negative, times 3 over 1. And then therefore, 13 times 3 is 39. And we have 10. How many 10s are in 39? 3, with 9 remaining. Okay? So that is our lesson. See you in the morning.